everybody. You got your girl Riri from the New Normal. I got two fabulous, beautiful podcasters with me today. Yay! Now, look, I'm gonna let them introduce yourself. I know y'all gonna know them when y'all see them. Y'all be like, what? Introduce yourself. You know what I'm saying? They wanna know who on here with me.
Go ahead.
Okay, one of them, Rosey from Rosey Perspectives. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She always got her wine. I'm not, look, I ordered a shirt from her, but I'm not wearing it because I know she's gonna win. So I gotta wear it that day. I be like,
Voting has been going on forever, so we'll see. We're almost there.
Damn, like in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Like 2 weeks. Why is it taking so long?
I don't know.
We waiting on the Grammys. We seen the nominees. We trying to figure out who's gonna win. We already know who's gonna win, but we gonna see who they choose. You know. Go ahead, introduce yourself, Rose. Tell them who they are. Who is Rosey?
Yeah. So yes, I'm Rosey from the Rosey Perspective. I don't think I'm talking shit, but I be talking my little 3 cents in, but just a fun vibe on my podcast. And I'm new to the podcast world, so I'm glad to be on here. Podcasters as well. So yes, ma'am.
And guess who else I got? I don't know where she came from. She came from out of nowhere with her coffee. Coffee with Kendra. Coffee with Kendra. Kendra already popular. And then she ain't even got no podcast. Go ahead and tell me. Who is Coffee with Kendra?
Who is Coffee with Kendra? Yeah, so I started that page and it just decided to do a podcast with it in November after I did a couple features. So my podcast is coming soon and I can't wait for it to drop. And I also want to say congratulations to Rosey for your nomination.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I wanted to have these ladies with me because I wanted to talk. Because I feel like a lot of conversation, these past couple of weeks or whatever amongst the men, amongst the men podcasters. But I want to talk about some stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I want to start off actually with Kevin Samuels. Y'all know what it is? Kevin Samuels.
I've been hearing his name. I really don't know what's happening. I know is he the guy that told the woman basically like, girl, you ain't got, basically like she had the audacity to want more than she could provide because she wasn't on a level with, is it that him?
That's him. That's the one.
Okay.
That's the one. Are you familiar, Kendra?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all my take because I've been watching his videos. I actually watched his videos for the one that went viral, but because he's an image consultant, he gives his advice. People call him in. You see how he got it set up. His setup is kind of cute. I like it a little bit. Like he got it kind of like dark. You know what I'm saying?
He looked like he about to get a lap dance.
Yeah, but it's like it's an intimate setting.
Yeah.
He's black.
Huh? Yeah, he's black. Yeah, he's black.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna input a picture of him. So people can see
I'll check out his page after, but I don't know what he looked like.
Yeah, he's black. He look like he's in his I think he said he's 50, 52. He's in his 50s. So he gives he's been giving relationship advice. So people call him, you know what I'm saying, and ask them like, how can I get a high value man? You know what I'm saying? A 6-figure.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just start off saying this real quick. 6-figure is not a lot. Like when you have like bills and you have taxes, really like that ain't a lot of money. But anyway, so people calling in, women are calling in one of the 6-figure man, and he's trying to tell them like giving them evaluation, tell them what they need to work on or whatever, and to see if they have the chances of getting a high value man. Look at your face, Rosey.
Because I already feel some type of way. I mean, I get it. It's scarce out here, but. I don't know, to each their own, but I'm not calling no nigga to ask him how I'm gonna get a 6-figure man. I just feel like do that. Like I wouldn't do that. Like maybe if I was dealing with somebody, I would take advice and like, okay, this is what he does, or this is usually what I do. What do you think I should do from a male perspective to see like, oh, that nigga's playing games or he's not playing games or whatever. But I'm not about to call somebody and be like, yo, it's crazy. I'm trying to find a man. Like, what can I do to get a man that make six figures. I don't know. I just think that's weird.
Like, yeah, no, I'm with you on that. I keep watching, because ever since I ran across that video, I kind of been like watching his videos, and I'm just like, why is a six-figure man so important? Like, why does the wallet, and I'm not saying be poor, but like, why does that six figures even matter? Why is that even a discussion? Why are you not calling in and saying, I need to find a good man?
You're right.
Well, this is my thing. When I start watching his videos and I'm listening to the women, first of all, that particular episode they keep showing the snippet of with her, she once said she was average looking. He didn't say that. He asked her, you know what I'm saying, how she judge herself? She said,
do they actually show her?
Yeah, they show her.
Yep.
Was she attractive?
I mean, she was cute, but I mean, at the same time, it was like she was right now. Come on now.
No, she's average like she said she was.
She was cute. She was all right. You know what I'm saying?
When a woman gives herself a 5.
She gave herself a 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, she gave herself a 5.
She said 6 with makeup on.
Well, see, that's clearly why she's on there asking this Negro for a to get a six-figure man, because she clearly has some type of self-esteem.
She does. I mean, you can tell, first of all. And then she was on her phone the whole time. She said she makes 6 figures, but she was doing this. What else?
I think that's when she became insecure, because he was stating facts. And I think that's when she became insecure.
I feel like she was reading the comments. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to see. Like, she's trying to get, to me, at the same time, she's trying to get some attention. Like, she wanted people to say something about her. Like, you know, like, girl, don't listen to him. You are pretty. You know, because he was like, look, if you take your eyelashes off, your wig off, your makeup off, how you look? She said the same. He said, no, you don't. Because if you look the same, you wouldn't even buy all that stuff. Like, he was just like,
girl, I would have been like, disconnect, fuck out of here. That call.
But he did. You know, he got her off.
He cut her off.
Yeah, he hung up on her.
Yeah,
he was over it.
Yeah, okay. I just no. Like, I don't know. I just feel like there just be levels of patheticness happening. Like, and I know in 2020, and if people used to do this, I guess it wasn't on social media, so you didn't know. But like, I'd be damned if I go out on like social media or whatever, and I'm like, hey, like I need help. Like I want a 6-figure man. Like that's my mom. When I was single, my mom used to. She's like, go on Steve Harvey, he gonna hook you up. I'm like, girl, I ain't going on TV. Like, damn, like, I'll be damn if I'm on there like, Steve, please help me find a man. Like, I'm like, no, girl. He was adamant about going on.
Look, go on Steve Harvey, baby. He got you. He got you.
Go on a dating site. I mean, like Steve Harvey or something, and you talk about what you're looking for. Would you guys ever do it?
Actually, I'm sorry.
You would?
No. I was just asked to go on a dating show.
The thing is,
on my page.
I mean, yeah, like
you seen that Kings and Queens of Atlanta?
I didn't know that.
I would not go on there. What the hell?
Why would you be embarrassed?
It's not being embarrassed. I can find my own man. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like I don't want nobody to tell me, well, so what are you looking for exactly? You know? Okay, so what type of men? And I don't need all that. I know what type of men I want. I know I'm working on me. You know what I mean? So I ain't trying to go on no show for him to tell me this type of man. Then I go on a little date. You know how they be going on little dates and they be watching them. And then if I don't ask the right questions or if I do a certain thing, something wrong, it's like, you see how you grab your fork? You see how you wasn't looking at him in his eyes? You wasn't paying attention. You're not paying attention. I ain't got time for that.
Wait, Kendra, so you say you would?
I'm open to it.
How you would?
I'm open to it because
I
feel like one of the reasons women are calling in is because they want the opinion of a man. Because as girls, we give each other a certain type of opinion and a certain type of advice, but we're not men. We don't know how men are perceiving us. So I would be open to, you know, I'm not saying like, you know, like I would be looking for a 6-figure man, but I would be open to like getting advice from a guy who doesn't know me looking in to get an idea of how are other men looking at me. I'm just curious like that.
Okay, I mean, I see it. See, you gonna put me on TV? Hell no.
And then if I'm on TV, I'm exposed to other men who don't know me. You know, I'm exposing myself to other men, which means the door is open even wider.
True. That's
true. Real quick.
That's
I'm
how I see
around
it.
nothing but men. So I know
but
how
I'm
they
not looking
perceive
for
me.
a 6 million,
I know how they
figure
perceive
me.
me. Whatever. I mean, I know I got a lot of stuff to work on. Because a lot of men say act like a man. Act like a nigga. Like when it comes to certain stuff, they're like, man, you act like a nigga. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So I'm trying to find my feminine self to be more, you know, like, hey baby. You know, like, what's up, bro? Like,
were you around men?
Huh?
Boys? Were you raised around boys?
Yeah, my dad raised me. I got nothing but brothers and cousins. That's nothing but men around me. Like, period. You know, my brother already told me I'm spoiled. He was telling me I got an attitude problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean, so I know certain things when I'm in relationships, my mouth.
You know, guys don't want no rough. I mean, some dudes do like roughneck chicks, but you know,
I'm not roughneck though.
They like some guys like the drama, but I'm
not
agree
drama.
With,
I just don't care. Like I'm like,
but that mouth is drama. That what you saying, like you know, you slick at the mouth. That I don't feel like that. What would you consider that?
I'm just upfront and candid. So if you do something, like I can't lie, like, you know,
so,
about certain stuff. If I can't be like, no, baby, you know what? Don't worry about it. And I'm like, no, okay, I'm gonna give you an example, okay? Okay, say I'm calling, I'm asking you, like, what do you want to eat? You know, I'm gonna cook tonight or whatever. And you said, make whatever, baby, you know, whatever you want to make, okay? So when I get home and then I cook whatever I want to cook, and then you like, I ain't even really hungry. Well, why am I cooking? Like, why you eat? Like, I get mad, yeah. Like, I mean, cook and stuff, and you ain't doing like you told me. I called you, just said I'm gonna grab something. I'm not hungry. If you can come home, you're gonna tell me I already ate. I know I can cook, so I know you eat my food. So it's not like you don't eat my food. But it just be like certain stuff irritates me. I just be like, man. But anyway, y'all go ahead. I know I'm extra. Cool.
No, I mean I know for me, I could be slick at the mouth as well, but through time I've learned sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. I had to learn that shit.
There you go.
I used to say anything however I wanted to, and that didn't work out well for me. So I had to learn, and I learned that from a guy, you know, that's just like he's not going to hear you because of the way that you're delivering it. And then as soon as I start to change it up, I realize I get further without saying it a certain way. But every now and then you wildin'. But you know, I'm working on it.
Yes, Rosie, there you go. I was about to say the same thing. 25-year-old Kendra, yes, we popping off left and right, we popping off. But now I've learned the exact same thing. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So I can
you out based on how you saying it. They're like,
yeah, exactly. So now we both yelling at each other, you know, like that's drama.
Oh yeah, though. That's just how I say it. And I think I walk away like that. I was married for 10 years. I left him. He didn't leave me. You know what I'm saying?
You're not a yeller, Riri?
What happened?
You're not a yeller?
I'm not a yeller. I'm calm. I'm too calm sometimes. So people think I'm
so in that scenario. But in that scenario that you talked about where you was, you know, they ate the food and he came home and he not hungry, how do you describe your?
I was just like, you know, I talk loud anyway. So I guess because I was like, I'm gonna say this to y'all. I'm from the South, so I'm country, so I'm loud. But it's not like I'm yelling at you though. I'm like, you know, look at you looking. I'm like, so you already ate? why cook and you already like? Okay, don't worry about it. And then that'll be it. I don't be yelling like I'm not arguing with you. And then I'll be like this. Okay. I work too. I have a whole career as well. So I know he might have been to work, but I took out my time to make sure I prepare food for him.
So is this an actual scenario or are you making something up?
I'm making this up.
Oh,
good question. Good question though, Rosie.
I'm making this up. I'm cooking for him. And then I'm like, okay. And he comes home. So I'm like, I got the food prepared for him. I'm thinking he's gonna be like, you know, liking this stuff. And he's like, damn, I ain't really that hungry. Okay. So what I'm supposed to do? And y'all be mad, because I cook. worked too today.
He can eat it tomorrow or take it to lunch.
No.
Work for lunch.
No, I cooked it and I had warmed it for us to eat it now.
I would want to know, maybe something happened, or did he eat something on the way, or maybe his mood changed. It's cool.
You cool. Well, I'm not that cool. I'm not that cool with it.
I like to pay attention to what I spend energy on. Like, I'm not about to make a whole fit because you didn't eat the food. The food gonna get ate. We're gonna eat it.
No.
Thank you. We gonna eat it.
I know you saying you pick and choose your battles. I understand that. However, I'm saying be considerate to me too. Like, babe did cook for me. I'm gonna eat some of it. I ain't gonna eat all of them. Tastes like, baby, this is good. I'm gonna eat it later.
This is based on you asking him prior to coming home.
Yes.
I ain't gonna front, nigga. If I asked you, you told me yeah, and then I cooked and you get home, I'm gonna feel away, but I'm not gonna harbor on it. But I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna feel away. I could have just, I could have ate cereal, or I could have not made this whole thing, but he better eat it eventually.
Exactly.
He gonna eat it.
Like you said, Kendra, but I would feel away immediately, but then I wouldn't drag it on the whole night, because I
don't do that either though. I let it go, but I know next time.
You let it go? I don't know, Riri. I don't feel like you're a goer.
Girl, his lunch will have that dinner in it, I'm telling you. His lunch for work will have that dinner in it.
He's not hearing nothing.
Okay, so what topic you said you had? What you had, Rosey? You said you had some.
All right, so I was thinking about this one. It's in my little handy dandy notebook. One moment, please. Let me see.
Okay, while you looking.
One moment, please.
Look, while you looking for it, was y'all disappointed like I was on Saturday?
Ashanti and Kiko
got the COVID-19.
You think she really?
With a Keisha Cole versus. I had my wine. Remember I told you I was ready to walk. I was ready to slide down the wall with me.
You definitely.
I wanted to do all that. And Ashanti took it from me.
Let me see.
And she said she wanted to do it online on Apple, something over the girl. You could have did it at the place. And then she was like, hold on.
Would you have taken that if they did the live? Like if they did it from their homes like they used to?
No, I would have not. No.
Why not?
Because I want to see them dressed up.
We done got too fancy because when it started, they were at home and we had a blast in a glass. But then
right.
And Beanie Man did it together and the world went crazy. Not to mention to this day, that's still the best verses.
Okay. Yeah.
But ever since that happened, everybody act like, oh no, y'all can't do it in the living room. They were doing it in their living room for many years.
Yes, they sure was.
You know what? I didn't start watching it, and so I ain't gonna lie to y'all until Brandy and Monica. Okay, so I'm gonna saw them, and then Gucci Man and Jeezy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I tried to watch Patty and Gladys. I couldn't really do it, but that's the only ones I saw.
Patty and Gladys was boring.
I didn't even watch it. I feel like I would be bored.
That's what I'm saying.
It was a waste of time. I was doing other stuff, and I didn't even finish it.
No, I didn't even know.
I didn't even want to see Ashanti.
I didn't even know about none of those. I thought it just started. I know that sound like, oh, no. I saw Erykah Badu and Jill Scott. That was my first one, and they killed it. I loved it.
Good.
You remember that one? Yeah, that was the first time I saw
that either.
Though I'm not really like Zen, and I know their whole vibe is like. I'm a little ratchet sometimes. I like R&B, but
I gotta be in mood for that.
Yeah, I can do like a couple songs, but mind you, I was tapping into their verses because everybody was talking about. They was on for hella hours. I'm like, hell no, I ain't watching this shit for 2
days. Everybody doing Jill Scott.
Huh?
You talking about everybody doing Jill Scott?
They were on for a hot minute.
I know. I watched that. Man, y'all gotta feel that. You know why? No, y'all probably don't. I'm 42, so I remember. I remember when Jill Scott album came out. It was like 2001, 2002. Anyway, so all the sounds was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like, no.
Maybe their was like Brandy and Monica to me. Like I liked it, although their energy and vibe was weird as fuck. But the songs going back and forth was good enough for me.
Yeah.
But okay, so I have my topic. So I wanted to know how you guys will feel about you meet a new person and you're talking to him and he kind of expresses that he's not, you're talking to him and he likes you per se, but he kind of expresses to you that he's not really physically attracted to you, but he tells you, you know, eventually maybe it'll grow, maybe you'll grow on him type thing. Because I was watching something, everybody that knows me or listens to my podcast, a bitch is always watching a show. Like, I'm a TV watcher. So, what show? I was watching an older season of Married at First Sight because I love them. And do you guys watch that show by now?
I did, but I stopped. I did it first.
First two what seasons?
Yeah.
Girl, they're on season 13. You better act like you know. It's so good. Wait, Kendra, you don't watch it?
Not anymore. No, I stopped.
Girl, I'll tell you about it. So, so this season was season 6 because I am watching it, which happened to be in Boston. Shout out to them. But
Boston,
from Boston, and she wasn't attracted to him. And she's like, I really want to make this work. She's like, I mean, maybe you'll grow on me. Like, I'm not physically attracted to you now, but maybe. And
wait, what season was that, Rosey?
6.
Oh, because I feel like I've seen that too, but I don't know if it was that one.
This one was the white couple. On the same season, the black couple, Shawnee and Jeffy, he gave her hell before. And they're still together till this day. They have a kid.
Okay.
Name rings a bell, but it was season 6 in Boston, if you ever want to go back. And it just made me think, and I'm just like, and he hung in there. I know it was an experiment. He hung in there, but I'm sorry. I'll be damned if, like, I'm trying to be with somebody and they talking about I'm not physically attracted to you, but maybe you'll grow on me later. So I wanted to know, like, how would you guys feel if that's the kind of energy or someone said that to you that you liked?
I'm gonna let you go, Kendra. I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay, so here's the thing. You can grow to like a person non-physically. But their looks is never going to change. And I want my man to look at me and get turned on. I want him to look at me and be like, you know what I'm saying? And I want the same thing. That's not going to grow. So therefore, if he's not looking at me and he's like, oh, you know, that's my, you know, he's looking at other bitches like that. And now I'm feeling insecure because I know he don't see me that way. Even though he like me, he could even love me, but he's not attracted to me physically. It's a complete no. It's a no. I don't. No, especially for a woman too, because you know men gonna look. Period. It's a natural thing. But to know that he already told you he not physically attracted to you, yeah,
girl,
absolutely not.
I would be like, no, I can't because I feel the same way you feel. Like, and it doesn't matter. It's always a matter of, you know, because everybody's supposed to find their mate. Like, I want to be able to look at my man and be like, damn,
yeah, like. Okay.
Okay, so
fine. So if he don't think I'm fine like that, it's just like, I don't know, no matter how dressed up you get, it's like, and you already, he don't really find you. Nah.
Okay, listen.
Yep.
A couple of months ago, I met this guy. He was fine too. 6'4", chocolate, curly hair. Okay. So he was like, "Oh, you look good." Da 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 da. I'm like, "Okay, I know, cute, you know." So we started talking. We went on a couple of dates, right? So he was like, "Man, you're beautiful, but I'm gonna make you into a bad bitch." Well, wait a minute. You said I was beautiful, but you gonna make me into a bad bitch? I said, I'm confused about your statement. I said, "You said I was beautiful, but then you're gonna make me into a bad bitch." He's like, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get you all, you know, tight. You know what I'm saying?" Or what? I was like, "Wait a minute. I'm kind of okay." Okay.
He insulting.
I was like, I'm not understanding because I feel like you're trying to change me, like you're not liking something. He was like, no, I like that. He was like, yo, and your hair when it's red, I'm feeling your hair when it's red. I don't really like that blonde too tough. Like, so now you telling me, I don't even know you for real. I only know you for like about 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. And you're changing me. You're changing. Yeah. So I'm like this. I'm like, you don't really like me. I'm not your type. I'm not. He said, babe, what you mean? I like all kinds of types, so whatever. Long story short, I stopped talking to him. I was like, I can't really fuck with you because I don't know. I feel like you're changing me already and you're making me insecure. One moment I'm beautiful, and then another moment you're gonna make me a bad bitch. Like, I'm confused. He's talking about, because he was like, your podcast is going here, I'm gonna help you with this. He was like trying to change the whole thing. Like, I do my shit at home. I'm good. You know,
Sorry.
he was like, you don't get this camera. I don't like that because now you're accusing me and now you're making me insecure a little bit. And I'm like, I wasn't insecure prior to meeting you, but now you're making me feel like I ain't good enough. And now I'm like, I did a whole video that's on my YouTube page. And I was like,
I watched it, by the way.
huh?
I watched it.
So, you know, somehow. So anyway,
Mhm.
long story short, I couldn't deal with that. That's not healthy to me because now I'm gonna always think you wasn't attracted to me. You tried to change me, and then I did whatever to try to be what you wanted me to be. Like, no.
That's never gonna work. That's never gonna work when you change something for somebody else because today it's gonna be this, tomorrow's gonna be this, and it's like you should be able to be yourself. Like, I don't know. I mean, I think it's like even certain hairstyles, guys can be like, oh, I really like your hair with braids versus you having a weave, and it's like, okay, nigga, I'm still gonna rock this weave when I feel weavish, like but I ain't about to just my whole life box braids because that's what you like. And it's petty, but that's one thing that started off with the white toes. Bitches started white toes and would not get any other color because guys on Twitter or all over was like white toes.
I missed that phase.
Girl, to this day, it's still a thing.
Yep,
Women are like, yeah, I get white all year round. Women on there like, I'm at the nail salon. I'm gonna get white again. And dudes are like, yeah, I love white toes, blah, blah. Ma'am, there is 8 walls in the nail salon of colors and you're sticking to white because dudes are making you feel like, oh, that's the best color ever. Not to mention I got white toes right now, but
I saw your feet the same.
But in my defense, everybody knows that I don't only do white. I like pink a lot. Even when I used to go to the nail salon, you know, the Asian lady would be like, listen, girl, there's other colors besides pink. But I would get different shades of pink. But I'll do white here and there. But white people really stuck on white because guys were like, yo, white. And I'm like, y'all are birds. Like, y'all can pick other colors. Like, like these are just random niggas on Twitter and you taking and running with it. And then as for what you said, Riri, I had a friend, she was on a date with this dude, and he was a plastic surgeon, and he was telling her how beautiful she was, et cetera, but he was like, yeah, but I could fix your nose, and I'd be able to, like, fix your eyes, and maybe I could lift. So, obviously, she was just like you were saying, like, he was already looking at things to fix on her. I'm like, nah, that's rude as hell, like, what do you mean? Do I need a nose job? And I get it. He's a plastic surgeon, so he's looking for stuff. But this is not work. You want to date with me. Like, I'm not a patient. Like, why are you looking at what you can fix? I just felt like that was, and she did too. She was like, hell nah.
Definitely.
I mean, I don't know. That's rude to me. Because, we already dealing with a lot. Because I know y'all seen all these women. I'm not knocking nobody. I love the women. But everybody getting those BBLs. I mean, everybody. I can tell on my timeline, everybody is on there. It don't matter what age they are, from 21 to 55. I mean, everybody's getting like fixed. And
a bunch of my friends are like, I'm saving up my money right now, and they dead serious. Some of my friends have already got it before.
My friends too. I'm like,
hey, you in Atlanta? I know you know some.
Girl, I know almost all my friends. No, not doing that. I had a C-section, and the pain of the healing. I'm not going to, no. Now, if I knew what I knew then when I got my C-section, I would have got a tummy tuck, somehow. But, you know what I'm saying? But no, I'm not doing that. Then they're still not happy. Everybody look the same. Everybody tight. Everybody snatched. Yeah. Y'all attitudes are fucked up, though. You know what I mean? So I don't care how snatched you are, your attitude got to change with that. You got to admit. You got to be like, what else do you have to offer? That was another thing. Y'all remember, I'm going back to that Kevin Samuels interview. She said, but my body look good.
Yeah, she said, my body not average.
Yeah.
But then, hold on, y'all, because the girl said she was a size 3, okay? Now, I know you can only see her upper body, but I highly doubt that was a size 3.
No 3. It was not no 3.
Highly doubt.
Watch it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you got to see it. Rose, you got to see it, because she was... And then I listened to a couple of them. I know I'm piggybacking, but I listened to a lot of his interviews, and most of the women kept saying about their bodies.
Yes, they tell this man.
My body looked good. Because one girl, she said she weighed 190. She was 5'5", but she said my waist size is a 26, and my body looked good.
Girl, I just finished watching that one.
Your body look good. As you get older, girl, that fat ass gonna really be a fat ass. It's gonna drop. Gravity.
But she also didn't show no receipt, so I didn't believe her. I didn't.
Man, what else you got to offer? That's making you look, to me, it's making a lot of women who use that. What else do you have besides your body?
And Kevin asked them that one girl, the one that said she's a 5 in the face, he asked her, what do you have to offer this 6-figure man, right? And she goes, oh, I can help him with his business. I plant, and she said something else, but Kevin goes, okay, a man don't care about whether you can plant. He can go buy himself, a plant. Like, it's like pretty much what I'm getting at. The girl said she had nothing to offer. Those are not offerings.
You're right. Planting.
Those are not offerings.
And truth be told, I am in Atlanta, and those girls with those bodies, y'all ain't heard from me, but a lot of guys say they can't really fuck right.
Y'all ain't here. A lot of dudes say they're stiff. I mean,
that's what for real. Like, so yeah, you might look good, but you ain't even satisfying him for real.
Yeah, but that's what these dudes are looking for. They front like they want you. Like, okay, how would you guys feel about this? Because I know, I will feel a way and shit, but I try not to focus. You have your man on social media, or maybe you don't, but you realize you're shaped a certain way, but you realize all the chicks that he's liking look completely different from you. All his crushes or celebrity crushes or whatever the case is, and they on social media and they all look like bad bitches with the snatched waist and whatever, and you don't look like that. You ain't gonna feel like, I'm not saying he can't like it, but you ain't gonna be like, you don't like one bitch with a fupa, nigga. I got a fupa, like what do you like? Like, I think I would feel self-conscious, like
every man I've been with, I've been something they never had before. All the men, all the women who got big asses, I don't have a regular. It fits my body ass. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm for real. I don't have no extra. But I look. That's why I love Erykah Badu, because I'm clever. You feel me? Always on his mind. It ain't got nothing to do with my body. You know what I'm saying? They just fuck with me for real. I mean, they're attracted to me. I'm attracted. I ain't ugly, but I ain't got what they got. But I already know. They know that is just it's visual. You know what I'm saying?
Like that, all that they're liking though. Okay, Kendra, would you feel some type of way? Maybe not, extreme, but wouldn't it kind of be okay if you have a bunch of women that you like and some got big asses, some got whatever, but okay, and none of them got fupas, all got snatch bellies. Mind you, I would like a non-fupa, but it is what the fuck it is, nigga. That's what you gonna get, because the way my body is set up, like, so. It is what it is, and I like my little fupa. Okay,
I would.
I got my little couch.
I would. I feel like that's something that if I were to look at it in that view, I would feel insecure, because I'm 4'11" and I weigh 105 pounds. I'm real small frames. So every guy, usually, if I look at his exes or girls that he dated before me, they're all bigger than me. Not saying they're shaped badly, but they're bigger than me. They're thicker than me. And if a guy is online looking at all the Coke bottle shaped girls and liking those pictures, for me, I feel like that's a sexual thing. They will fuck them, So like the picture, like, yeah, you're fuckable, like. And when I compare myself, so I don't compare myself to other women, but if I compare myself and say, hey, I look completely different than all the other girls that you like, I feel like I got one up, because you like me for more than my body.
Oh, true. I go.
You think I'm more than just fuckable. So I'll look at it as a compliment. And a guy that's just liking those pictures, like I said, that's not gonna bother me, because I feel like that means I'll fuck you. That's it. It don't mean I'll wife you. It don't mean I'll date you. It don't mean I'll marry you. It means I'll fuck you.
No, I get what you're saying. You're right.
I was saying. That's why I told you I'm clever. Always on your mind. And
I feel like, yeah, you got one up if everybody, and let's be real, those girls that are shaped like that, unless you're probably in Atlanta and everybody's shaped like that, those girls who are shaped like that, they have to deal with if they want to have a real relationship, they have to deal with so many men approaching them for the wrong reasons.
True. But that's low key most of the time why they got the damn body.
That is, but
but then like she said, they're not happy. They got the body because now they got the body, so niggas is like, hey, you know, what's up? But that don't mean they trying to marry them. They're not trying to.
Well, you said
you know what I'm saying?
Trying to fuck. They want to fuck them, and then when they realize that shit was whack, then they come, hey, they're calling you again. They're like, babe, you know what I'm saying? I miss you. Yeah, you miss me. I know you do. You was out there kicking it with Sheila, and you see Sheila, you know what I'm saying? Sheila ain't had what she thought she had. Because a lot of women also, they portray a certain, because they look like that, niggas think like, oh, yeah, y'all seen the videos. Y'all know I'm not the only one seeing everything on social media.
I feel like that makes the woman, I feel like some of those girls are probably insecure as well, because they do have to deal with this person, you know, does he like me or is he calling me for sex, you know? But then, like you said, you set yourself up for that. You got your body done like that. You went to seek out looking like a sexual object to men. So now you're questioning, why is he calling you?
Exactly. And they want to know why they don't take you serious. You know what I'm saying? They might take you out to a nice restaurant. That to me, I'm gonna tell you what I see here in Georgia, in Atlanta. They might take you out. They'll spend some bread on you, but they want you to do everything. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be like Pinky or whoever I don't know, the porn stars, but they want you to be like that.
Yeah.
Every girl you see are the girls that are shaped like that.
Yeah. They want to see what you do or whatever. They like, and then another time, a lot of guys like what other guys think of them when they with that type of woman. They don't know what she got to offer, but they like how she look. So they'll take her out and flaunt her around, but they don't even like her.
No.
I don't like her.
I know you in Atlanta. Kendra, I know you're in Cali. Are you in LA?
Yep, LA.
All right, so I know I spoke to two women from All Things Black LA County, and they live in LA. And I did ask them a little bit about West Coast men, because I've never talked or dealt with a dude from the West Coast. They didn't have too much to say, kind of like the same things that obviously we do on the East Coast side. So I'll ask you, do you have like, I don't know, what would you say? I don't know if you've even talked to a dude on the East Coast to compare, but I don't know if West Coast dudes will be much different. How is it over there?
You know what I can say in East Coast, when you say East Coast, that's like what, like New York and
even like Atlanta is the South, but it's Southeast.
Everybody.
So just like on our neck of the woods, not Texas, not Seattle, not LA. So more like all the way on the other side where New York and when New York and stuff is.
Uh-huh. Well, I have actually, because, you know, being in LA, everybody moves from other places and they're implants here. So I have dated and talked to some guys that my ex-boyfriend is actually from Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
And, I talked to a guy from Chicago and a guy from Maryland. And what I can say is,
you look like you about to say Kendra. What you
no. I feel like those guys still have some traditional values when it comes to dating, and LA men, a good majority of them, they don't. They want this equal, they want this equal thing, but I'm still the man of the household type of deal. So yeah, there's a big, and it's, I don't know how other places are, so y'all can tell me, but it's a lot of men out here that will sit at home and play the game and smoke weed while the girl is out, you know, at work, and even sleeping with girls while she at work. You know, there's too many men that's is content with that.
You're right. I mean, I mean, first
so
of all,
is that an LA thing?
No, that niggas out here do that if you if you let them, because I know I've had some friends and I'm like, why don't he have a job? And it's like, oh, well, you know, eventually he say he going. I'm like, and you're the one working, like, that'll make no sense. Or, you know, the whole, let me flip your taxes. Yeah, they over here too, girl.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's for sure. They for sure out here. Yeah, let me flip your taxes.
I mean, that obviously it ultimately comes down to the guy, of course, but I think the bottom line is the typical line, they'll only do what you allow. I wish a nigga would. You never gonna be able to be that comfortable with me. Like, I would never allow that. So you gotta be allowing it if you let him play video games.
Yes,
like,
yeah, and my thing is across the board, no matter where we are, I feel like some of the men who are acting this way is because too many of us women are allowing it. When we stop allowing this, they gonna stop giving. At the end of the day, men, heterosexual men, they want us women. And if they have to do very little to get us, the less they stop doing.
Talk to Kendra. Okay.
I'm saying
I don't deal with it. I don't deal with it. I don't know nobody who plays PlayStation.
There's no tolerance zone here. There's no tolerance.
I never had no man around me to play that games or whatever. Like, I always say this too, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm a different type of chick as far as a lot of stuff. Like, I'm into so many different things. So I attract different types of men. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a different platform for me, but I come from real estate. I come from, like, you know what I'm saying, sales or whatever, you know, whatever. So I'm sure if they do that, they do it around me, I guess, or whatever, if I was around them, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like, my ex-husband is a pilot. So what he did do was on the computer on his free time or did drones and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying, that was like, but he was like more intelligence and a nerd or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying, so I'm attracted to that. It was just that, so I never really dealt with that. So I deal with men who take care of me too. Like, I never dealt with somebody 50-50. All the guys my husband took care of everything. I had my job, I still had my career, whatever, and it wasn't a problem. It was just other things we were lacking, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I'm just saying, so it depends on what you are into and what you attract, and you know, that you'll have around you. That's kind of mean they'll come to you. I'm like guys in the music industry. Now, they don't do playing games, but they don't play video games, but they play games. You know, so they play games. They don't play video games, but they play games. So it's a problem too. So you got to realize, to me, what you want and what you accept, like y'all said before, is what you allow that they'll do. But some men know that they can't do that with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They can't be acting like that.
Stop to it, they know, like, all right. And some men, little raggedy asses, some men, they move on, but they move on because they realize whatever they was trying to do, you not have. Yep. But you don't. It is what it is. I'll be like, okay, once I said XYZ, you decided to move different. You're lost, because I already can imagine what our relationship would be.
Not what you want anyway. Yep, exactly.
Oh, they say you smarter than what they thought you were. You know what I'm saying? Like, you peeped something. They didn't think you was gonna peep. They didn't think you was as, I guess, hip to whatever they were trying to run on you.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute. No, that ain't.
No, I spoke about it in the episode, and it was a matter of this guy, and I broke it down, but it was this dude that I had been dating, and we was cool, but then one day he decided to, ask me for the keys to my house so he can come to my house and play his Xbox while I'm at work. Nigga, you do not pay no bills here.
What,
and I'm,
what are you, 16?
Girl. You know, and for me, it was like, one, no, nigga. Two, you don't pay no bills here. And it's like, if we're going to have, you know, because we were newly dating, which is cool. But you're not about to ask for no key. I'm sorry. Like, what made you think that you, and when I told him no, he got hella offended. He was just like, so you really, I'm like, is your name on the lease, or don't give me a key? I'm like, no. The next day, first of all, he was mad that whole day. The next day, again, he's like, sorry, give me the key. I'm like, are you delusional? Like, but if I have, and then me and Saba went back and forth on my episode, because she's just like, well, I don't see the problem. Before I like fully broke it down, she didn't see the problem. She's just like, well, you know, you were dating him. Like, why wouldn't you give him the key? But I'm like, okay, y'all.
Look why he asked.
Huh?
I said, look why he asked.
To play the
so
game.
That he can play the video game.
It's nothing up in here. He's not whatever. But my whole thing is, if I had given him the key that day, what would have stopped him from continuing to ask every day after without paying anything or contributing to my household? You would just be getting a key. Like, and he would have gotten comfortable with that, and that would have been my fault, because I shouldn't have given the key. And the nigga didn't get no key, I'll tell you that
much. Listen, you can see my Insta story. I had a video on there. It's a guy. He said, if you spend out of a girl's house You said you dick it down real good, and then she don't tell you to get up when she leave and go to work, and you still there. He said, "Stay there." He said, "Stay there." And so then he said, like, as the time go by, start moving your stuff in, like leave the door unlocked and bring your stuff over there. And she don't say that's how he was moving in. He was just
Happens though.
a lot of women might be doing that. It's a lot of women are thirsty too. They want a dude there. So maybe he was used to that. He was trying you and see if you was gonna go for it. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
like,
no, Rosey,
nice.
I would have been like, absolutely. As soon as you give me your half of the rent, I'll go ahead and give you the key, okay? Let me know you have it.
He said, "Well, her house nice and her Wi-Fi is hidden." Man, you come in her crib. Oh, she always got the snacks too.
Had the wrong one. Sure did. You know what it was, and eventually we ended the relationship. But I was like, no, like, and I liked him, but I was like, I already concede that would not be beneficial to me, and that would only be my bad for giving it to you in the first place. So I stopped that immediately before it could even start. And
there you go. I'm proud of you too. I'm
Listen,
proud of you too, because it's too many women that'll just be like, okay, you know, and it goes from one day. And my thing is, homie, are you a grown man? Why is the game that important to you?
girl.
Why?
Well, I'm gonna say this to y'all real quick or whatever. From my therapy days, a lot of times they play the game that helped them for real, like psychologically. It's therapy for them.
Yes.
So a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? Some people it is. Some people who
no, I understand. I agree with that. That doesn't sound like what he was trying to do there. And that's a completely different thing.
But some guys, I'm just saying, because a lot of men do suffer from PTSD. I'm talking about your local, you know what I'm saying? Especially in these areas that their friend gets shot, everybody getting killed, all the stuff or whatever. So sometimes they like forget. I know my ex was in the Navy for 15 years. Anyway, long story short. So when we first got here, sometimes he would, before he got his drone, he would get on like the PlayStation, but he was still doing airplane shit on his PlayStation. But it would help him like meditate. It would help him like, you know what I'm saying? Like I guess I can never understand what he went through because he was overseas. He was in like wars and shit. I don't know. So anyway, it would calm him. It would make him feel good or whatever. It would make him feel like, I guess, at ease or whatever. So some people do that for that. I'm just gonna say, I ain't saying him.
No, all I'm saying is I don't have a problem with a man playing the game at all. But either you can't be doing it if you don't have a job. Okay, then there's a problem. And then Rosie's
job. How you talking to me? He shouldn't be talking to you.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, if this is a regular dude that, you know, he's handling his business on a regular and he wants to play the game every night, I'm cool with that. I don't have a problem with that.
That was another thing. I felt like he could have been doing more to elevate himself, and I was trying to assist him. You know, because he worked a very early shift, and I'm like, okay, well, you have more than enough time on your hands. Period. Won't you find a second job or something, like, you know? But then you're asking me to come to my house while I go to work. I don't know. I mean, it's just not for me.
Rosey, did he not have a game at his house?
He did, but the thing is, I think his cousins and stuff live there, so he wanted like.
So there you go.
Peace and quiet type thing, like, oh, they be making noise, his little cousins or something like that. I'm sorry, not at my house. Like,
no, your house, yeah, it's your house. Your house.
You need to get. He needs to be working on his own house, not the game. You still got some stuff to do.
Like, I know you want to use the Wi-Fi, you trying to watch cable. Those things cost money. Like, I'm sorry, and a real nigga, I don't respect a dude. I don't think, and I'm not saying upon like immediately you come in here, it's like boom, pay a bill. But if we're dating and you trying to be in my crib, not even like when I'm home, like on your own, you should volunteer. I shouldn't even have to fix my mouth to be like, oh, well, are you gonna pay something? Like, that means you trying to slowly, like you said, low-key trying to like make your way up in here without having to pay and be a sucker, because that's an additional mouth to feed and that's an additional everything, and you would just be living la vida loca. You got the wrong. No, ma'am.
Rosey said, not on my watch.
Listen, if they ain't got their own place, they ain't got no car, they ain't got no goals, they can't even be talking to y'all. Y'all my sisters. They ain't talking to y'all.
They ain't talking to
I can't go for that. That's why I put on my. I can't. You work too hard, and I know you'll go get her with the goddamn wine glasses and the t-shirts and shit. And be traveling all over the world. I know your ass telling everybody how to lose weight and look good. Y'all do not date.
I don't. They be in my face.
Period. You ain't got no job. You like, oh, okay, what's like me and you? Call me when you get that job.
It's 2020, and I know that don't mean nothing, but in real life, like,
Yes, it do mean something.
No, okay, I'm 32. Let me see in real life. I can't tell you the last time I met a dude with no job, like no
Me either.
job, no job. Like I
Me
know
either.
that, nah, yo, like that's a straight no. Like I don't care what you're working, no coins, no sorry, Bob, not me. I haven't met one in a long time.
I was 18, right.
Somebody, you gotta be doing something. Like there's just too many ways for you to be getting money. But I haven't met a dude without a job in a very long time.
And you got to be careful in LA because everybody a rapper or a producer. So
they better still have a job too. What else you do? That's what
they be thinking they can, because girls, I don't know if it's just out here, but they be acting stupid. So they think they can just tell you that and you just dumb. One dude tried to tell me he was receiving royalties from a Jay-Z song. I was like, okay.
Royalties can
okay,
be
homie.
change.
What is royalty? Yeah, I still don't want you calling me. So no.
Well, I'm in Atlanta. I'm in the home of the scammers.
I'm sure. Scammer vibe, scam likely.
Yes. They have a house, but what appears to be a house, a nice ass car. Ooh, we got some change. Airbnb, a rental.
Wow.
Money from one of their girls. You know, so
wow.
they give them some money. Are you fucking kidding me? No, I need your whole name. Google you. Let me Google you, do background. No, yeah, you got you in Atlanta. Atlanta is crazy.
It's that way. And even like I have a lot of friends, name my friends like that, but I know a lot of people because, you know, people typically when they want to start all over, they move to Atlanta or they move to LA, like, because that's when, either they gonna be a model or they gonna be a freaking stripper, model or producer or a rapper. So they go to those places and then they get out there and they posting on social media and it's fucking different energy. They in foreigns, all that stuff. And then so it's like, why did so-and-so hit me up and ask me for $20? I'm like, yo, like, but you driving a freaking
yes.
People are raggedy.
Yes, they are flexers. And not only that, they try to finesse you with it. You see, I don't know if y'all know this. Okay, well, a lot of the reality TV shows are done here, right? So they don't get paid nothing. Maybe like $500 an episode. I mean, unless you like a big time, like, you know, Nene was getting paid and people like that. But not only Love and Hip Hop, they don't get paid no money. They really got to have another real career. You know what I'm saying? And really be trying to like, that's why you see Rashida got her little clothing store, or she, you know, some girls got nail salons or whatever, because they're making no money.
Rashida's store ain't got nothing in there but some rainbows clothes.
Girl.
I'm like, if Rashida don't get the hell up out of here.
You been there, Rosey?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Birthday a couple years ago, and that was on my to-do list. I'm like, gotta go to Rashida's store press. First of all, girl, and I know you know Riri. First of all, when you go over there, before you walk in the store, there's this huge sign, okay, Kendra, that says, you cannot take a picture unless you buy something. So you can't ask pictures with anybody that works there unless you make a purchase. But it's like right in front of you, right when you walk in. It's not even
what is that even about?
I guess don't even fix your mouth to ask for no pictures.
They want your money.
I don't know if a lot of stores in Atlanta do that, but that was the only store.
They do that.
I've never heard of that. That's normal?
Yes, you have to. They want you to make sure.
Can you take a picture of like your clothes that you buying? Can you take you know how you put stuff on your stories? Like I'm at this store. Can you do that?
I don't know. Can you, Riri?
You said the clothes that you're buying, or you've already bought?
Or can you just like walk through the store, like you know how you show people your stories, like you know?
No,
you can't do that.
No.
See, I feel like you fronting. You're fronting.
Yes, that's what
people can't even walk through your store and be like, hey, you know, I'm at such and such store.
I'm gonna see if I still have the picture because you know I took it. Okay. So. Oh, okay.
Professional too. Like
I know I took a picture of the sign, but I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'll send it to you, Kendra. But it's literally right when you walk in, and it's like the biggest sign. I was like, whatever. So I walk in there, and I mean, y'all know rainbows, right?
Yes.
Girl, it was literally rainbows clothes, and
no,
there was
it's not rainbow clothes. It's lovely wholesale.
like nothing. I was really unimpressed. I'm like, Rashida got some. You could pick up like a regular tank top, like with some sparkles, not even cute, and it's like easily like $93. Bitch, if you don't get the hell up out of here, Rashida, I was
No, $93.
Yeah, because she used her name. You know what I'm saying?
Ivy Park ain't even $97 for a tank top.
No, girl.
It's ridiculous. It's what I'm saying. Like everybody say you can really make it in Atlanta and all this other stuff or whatever. A lot of people are what's the word? They like it's to me it's attention. It's like you're doing something. Like so she said she went in the press store. She know from being a fashionista herself, like this shit. But anyway, but she's taking a picture. She's buying her clothes. She's taking a picture with Rashida. Everybody's like, oh, you was in the store with Rashida. And you know what I'm saying? They want to have that. They want to have that little, it seems like a star glow.
Money walk.
Yeah, they want to keep their story under wraps. Yeah, they want to keep they fronting for the gram and for everybody else. They want to keep that together, and they can't do that if you walking through the store saying, "Oh my God, look at this weak ass shirt for $93."
You're right. See, that stuff don't impress me. Everybody that knows me or knows of me, I'm frugal and I sure the fuck am. There's certain things I spend my money on as everybody, but for the most part, I'm frugal. I mean, I am a single mom, so I ain't out here just being ridiculous, but not. Or I do not care about that stuff, Rashida. I think the sunglasses they have was probably like $40 for like regular sunglasses you can get from the flea market.
$4.99, $6.99.
Excuse me.
I mean,
excuse me. I can get Coach on sale for $40.
Girl, I was just like, Rashida needs to get the hell up out of here. So, yep, because you
funny.
Store, but that's why I'm like, no. So, for those that are watching, if you want to go to press, but you gonna be unimpressed as a mother.
Look, for those who are watching, I'm not saying get your bag. You know, people gonna buy it or whatever. Some things are for some people, and some things are not. And it's not for me. It's not for Rosey or Kendra. You know, we like a certain, you know, whatever. We're not like. I think a lot of people are clout chasers though, so they're gonna do that. They're gonna go to those places. I mean, a lot of places here in Atlanta because they want to see a celebrity. Because Atlanta is small. It's not. Yeah. So you run into people all the time. So
I didn't see nobody when I was down there. Why not? When I was out there, Riri. No, I didn't. I went like 7 years ago. I went on a girls trip. Yo, we was wilding. We was at the strip club every night. Yeah. We was clubbed every night. We had a blast in a glass, girl. Yeah. And then when I went with my son a couple years ago, we went to the aquarium, World of Coca-Cola. We did like Martin Luther King. Obviously, it was
like a different tourist.
Yeah, because I was with my son. But my friend lived out there, so he stayed with her mom while we went to. What is it called? Igloo, bitch! Igloo Atlanta was popping. Have you ever been there?
No. Look, you see me, I'm looking around like Igloo.
It's like, well, it's more, no, it's like West Indian, but it's also rap, hip hop. It's like in an outdoor field. It's a big thing they do in Atlanta. Riri?
I know, but you know what? I don't go outside no more. You said a couple of years ago, I mean, I only go to certain events now. Like, I mean, when I was married, he didn't like nothing. So I could say our divorce was just over in December, but I kind of like had to do what I ain't gonna say had to do, but I did stuff that he liked to do. So we travel all the time to like drum conventions and all this other stuff. I didn't do nothing in Atlanta for almost 10 years, for real.
Girl, I was in these Atlanta streets, girl. I was like,
I'm about to get back in them in 2020.
But that was my first year, but it's like a huge outdoor field or out there area. And, you know, they got hella speakers and it's just rap music, reggae, all the stuff. Like, and it's just obviously Atlanta. So hella black people. It was just a dope ass time. Like, I don't know if they'll even have it ever again. Coronavirus, you know, but no, it was such a good time. It was such a good time. If you ever
you see me, I'm like,
thing, but it's an outdoor thing. It's not, and you can bring your own bottles. So it's like you vibing and doing your thing on your own. You could dress down. Like I had sneakers. It's not a club. You're not dressed up.
I know,
It's just,
that's what I'm saying though. Like I missed out on a lot of stuff. I'm gonna reclaim all my stuff back in 2021. I'm telling you. I'm gonna find out what's going on. I don't know anymore about a lot of stuff. This year is me. I guess regaining me. I'm finding Aretha, Riri. I'm falling in love with me again, and I'm finding out. So next year, when we are open, but I'm not going out there right now. You know, Atlanta's still open.
open as a motherfucker, Riri. Okay, y'all are open.
I am on my sister's birthday. Brandy, we're gonna go to. She want to go to a strip club on her birthday, so we're gonna go to Magic City, probably Blue Flames. I don't know if you went to them clubs when you was down here. The Gold Club.
Blue Flames, but Magic City, they're very talented in there.
They are. Hey, the food good too, girl. Did you get some wings? Lemon pepper on my wings.
Talented. I mean, I'm not huge on lap dances and stuff like that. I know that's why people go there, but I really am amused because they be on the pole. They do real things. I'm like, oh my God, I should try this. I get home, it don't look the same as how they did it at Magic City, but it looks easy until you get home and you look like a damn.
No, but I went to a pole dancing class. I was like, okay, this is gonna be fun. Okay, our pole dancing teacher was like you, Kendra. She was small, 4'11", but she was on them pole and shit. I was like, look at her. Oh yeah, she can do that. We gonna be able to do this. No. No. I was like, good idea. I'm like, I can't stand on it. I was trying to turn around. I was trying to turn around. Like, when she was doing all this shit on there, I was like, wow.
Have you taken
Amazing.
Kendra?
Pole dancing classes? No, I wanted to try before, but I never tried.
They're cool. I took it one time. I set it up for me and my girls. It was cool, but one, it is harder than it looks. And two,
I figured that.
I felt like I was at the gym the next day. My body was so
hurts.
I could imagine.
It hurts.
OMG. I didn't know that was like an after effect. So the fact that they probably got used to it. It's probably the same.
Yeah, they build up strength.
To be on there, it's like Circus So Light. They be on there like Circus So Light. You know how they be? Their legs be strong as hell. No, the ones who just be doing, you want to dance like Ebony? No.
Who is Ebony?
From what Players
Club. You remember?
Oh, okay.
But what would you do? They like, we don't want no drunk ass dance from you, Ebony. What would you do for a little something? Anyway, long story short though, those girls do be, and they really, I ain't gonna say they miss their calling, but you gotta be in for real in shape, and they be doing some acrobatics. You be like, okay, I can do it.
They're very talented down there.
You trying to hold your legs up like what?
Nah, it's definitely harder than it looks for sure. I'm like, that was a humbling experience. I'll tell you that much.
I think next year I'm gonna try it again with different kind of confidence. I'm probably gonna work out for a good month, like my stretches. Cause you gotta be in shape. Like, and you got them heels. Come on now, them heels.
Got those heels with sneakers and I was tore up. Okay. Damn, I could not imagine no heels, but that's talent. They are definitely talented.
They are talented. I want them to teach me how to do the one cheek at a time thing. That's all I need.
Girl,
if I can master that, I think I'm good. I'll let them play on the pole. I'm cool. Just show me how to do the one cheek thing.
Do you do one cheek? I can do one cheek. The other one
I can do one cheek standing, but sitting down, you know how they sit on their knees or whatever. I can't do it.
Trying. Shit don't go nowhere, man.
No.
Okay, damn.
No. Nothing happens.
And me drinking like.
Yeah, no. And then like you said, Kendra, I could do one cheek standing up. Like dead. Okay, the other one.
She's asleep over there.
Can y'all dance?
Huh?
No,
I see you be dancing.
I like dancing. I just be playing. I just be playing though. I'm not a real dancer.
Can y'all dance?
But I love dancing.
I can't dance. I'm asking y'all. Can y'all dance? Like,
I can bust a move. I'm a reggae person.
I'm capable of doing a lap dance.
You was talking about Beanie Man and them verses. I'm like, I didn't even know they did a verses. She's like, that's the best verses you been.
Oh yeah. the reggae dancing, busting a wine, all that. Like the twerking stuff, like that's not my specialty. I'm more of a wine girl. I'm more into like reggae and stuff, but that's my form of dancing. That's my specialty. I can heel toe though. A bitch can do the heel toe. And I
What's
can do
that?
I don't know. She was getting excited though.
Wait, you don't know what the heel toe is? Maybe y'all call it something else. You know what the heel toe is.
You gotta do it now since you said it. You gotta show us.
Yeah, I live under a rock, so I don't know. I really don't know.
Kendra, don't do this to me.
You gotta do it, Rosey.
I really don't
Do
know.
it. Come on, Kendra.
I have
Do
no clue.
it.
Recently, Meg Thee Stallion, she did a new video. She did the heel toe. I'm gonna say it's a throwback. It's a throwback, but everybody used to do it in like high school and stuff like that. But I'm gonna say
she do something about body.
no, she must have been performing somewhere, but she busted out the heel and toe. I was like, hey, but she definitely busted.
I know what the heel and toe
I
is.
Google it now.
The Apple Music concert. She just did.
I don't know. She had yellow on, I think.
Yeah, her hair going back.
Girl, I don't know.
I watch her.
You don't watch her?
No.
Are you a fan of her music? I'm not gonna lie. Anytime I see Megan,
No.
she's twerking. I don't know Megan's music.
No, I'm not a fan of her music. Like, there's like one or two songs that I did like of hers, but I'm not a fan of it.
Here. You're talking about you ain't a fan of her music. I was playing.
No.
She's tall. Let me tell you, when she first came out, I was like, yeah. Cause I'm tall, y'all short.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
Oh, I didn't realize you were that tall.
Yeah, I'm 5'9". Look, I don't want to stand up, but anyway. But yeah, so, anyway, I'm tall. So when I was like, okay, when she first came out, it was a more of a gangster tip. But when she blew up from everybody, it became more of a sexual shit. You know what I'm saying? She came, it was like no more. She was a pimp at first. Like she had that pimp scene. That was too. And now she like, who is she? I don't know.
Funny, me and my sister was just saying the same thing about Cardi B. When she came out, it wasn't that sexual at all. But now that's all it is.
There's all of them now like that too. All the rap girls.
Yeah. I mean,
Cash Doll. I love Cash Doll now. Everybody. I'm like, gosh.
Sells and they're trying to remain, in the limelight, so they feel like that's what they have to do, which they don't, but that's what they have to do. Like, even Meg, can she twerk? Yeah, she's crazy with it, but damn, like, every time I see a video, I'm like, that's it. Like, that's it every single time on Instagram, whether she's outside, whether she's in, I just scroll right past them. At this point, I'm not even impressed, although it's not for me.
The city girls, since they got their new booties. All young Miami doers do her little booties, and she got little booties.
Well, I mean, she did a good job. But even so, like, after a while, I just scroll past it, and it's not no hate and shit, but it's like, okay, how many ways can you, like...
I don't even follow her. I like something, and don't get me wrong, I do like some of that sexual music, but I feel like WAP had just got way low for me, and it wasn't that. It was like catchy, but it was like, this shit is stupid. Like, are we really singing about this now? And then I just discovered Throat Baby, and then I was like, okay, wow, this is...
Okay. Everybody's been talking about. I haven't heard it. Who's it by?
I haven't heard
I
it.
don't even know.
Is it a man?
I seen it on a Mimi.
Let me see.
Is it a man or a woman? I feel like it's a man because they said the girl.
I think that is a man.
Okay. Yeah, let us know, Riri.
I'm about to look.
Because I feel like, oh yeah, the woman came out with WAP, so y'all can't say nothing about Throat Baby. But I haven't heard it. I'll probably check it out. But I don't move by whatever's happening in social media. If I hear it by accident on purpose, fine. But for the most part, whatever. I don't be pressed about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Throat Baby is by BRS Cash, whoever that is.
So I don't know none of these new people.
I ain't never heard of him either. I just was like, Throat Baby.
79,000 views.
How many?
79,000. Whoever he is.
That's on YouTube?
It's on YouTube. This is what we all look like.
Oh, I don't know.
Girl, baby. Okay, I remember this song from TikTok.
I heard it.
Yeah, I never heard it
You
either.
ain't never heard of Girl, baby. It's on TikTok. All the people doing the dances.
And on TikTok.
Oh, I
Wow,
love
there's a throat baby dance. Okay.
What
I
was
really
the
have to.
when I TikTok that you recently posted, Kendra?
Huh?
What was the dance you were doing on your recent TikTok? I think you posted it
Oh,
yesterday.
yeah, that's really old, and I have no clue. That's from February. Whatever dance, in February before the lockdown, I had just got a hold of TikTok. I was super late, and I liked it for about 15 minutes. And then when quarantine happened, and everybody and their mama and grandmama got on TikTok and was doing the dance, I was like, I'm over it. Like we're done. I never went back. So I got like 3 of them.
I don't do dances though. I do duets.
Huh?
I said,
And you be putting it side by side with somebody else's
yeah,
video.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't be doing that.
yeah. These my mama boyfriends I ain't never met before. They love me.
To existence. Big your niggas, speak them into existence.
Okay, I'm gonna have me a lot of boyfriends in 2021. I said a lot of boyfriends.
She said a lot of boyfriends.
A lot
Maybe
of
a good one, and you won't need a lot of boyfriends.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? I need to stop saying that because I be feeling like, because I'm in Atlanta, it's a lot of men here. And look, since I've been watching Kevin told me, don't be saying that. Don't be saying because you in Atlanta.
Say, Riri, tell me more.
He told me, he told me, he said, it's a lot of good men in Atlanta. He said, they're not all bisexual. They're not all locked up. And they're not all married. I'm just picking the ones that's bisexual or married or something like that.
Like there's some truth to what Kevin told you?
I
Good
can
question.
some truth to it. But I do be saying it all the time because, of experiences I may have had. Because, I did hair and makeup. So when I was working at Lenox Mall, since you was down here, Lenox is across from Phipps, where the shoe store is. So a lot of, excuse me, a lot of gay men work there. We go there to that mall. So I had a lot of men. I used to work for Mac. So a lot of men would be like, you're beautiful. And then they come to find out they might be talking to the dude that work with me.
Lord.
And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So it put a different taste in my mouth because a lot of men are straight too. It's just really hard.
So yes, you agree with that, or
I agree with some of that because I meet a lot of men that's to me solid, and I don't feel like they gay. They ain't show me no gay, but I met a lot of men there that showed me something. Dang, is this going the wrong way?
You having me dying.
Yeah, well, y'all gotta come down here so y'all can see what I see and what I'm talking about.
Oh, I seen it. I seen it.
You went.
I seen it.
You seen it. See what I'm saying?
But I mean, to be honest, like, I ain't going front. When I go to Atlanta, because Atlanta is the home of gay and bisexual, which is fine. If that's your thing, that's your thing. I don't even bag niggas. Like I when the times that I went, like I didn't even try to entertain getting a nigga's number because I don't have time from Boston to figure out whether or not you are not. So for me, anytime I went, it was always like you just gonna chill, have a good time. Even if I met somebody and I was dancing, it was staying in Atlanta. Like I wasn't going to home. I wasn't going to try to link up with you. And that's terrible because they probably may not have been, but I don't know, girl. I ain't got time to try to figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. You're like, what? Okay.
Is it that bad?
Girl, is it?
Look, you see my face?
If it was that bad and I lived in Atlanta, I would leave. Legit, I would leave. If it's as
I
bad
have
as
a son
y'all
here,
saying
his
it is, I
father's
would leave.
here. I don't feel like I live in the area that, it ain't that bad for me. My son is here. My son's father.
Look at Rosey.
Well, I don't think it's that bad, but as far as dating, because I too have a bunch of women friends down there, and they expressed to me like, "Yo, it's like 3 out of 5 guys, or maybe 4 out of 5 guys you meet is either gay or bisexual. Like unbeknownst to you, some will tell you, some won't. I also have a friend. She is a lesbian, and she's down there, and she goes to the gay clubs, and she's like, girl, I be in there surprised at the niggas that's in there that I know on the outside y'all wouldn't know that are gay. She's like, yo,
Wow.
and I'm like, thank you for that information. But
let me tell you something.
That's terrible.
I'm going to gay clubs too, right? And I'm seeing some dudes. I seen one dude. He said he was in there because because his brother was performing. But at the same time, I'm like, I mean, I know you're supporting your brother, but still, anyway, you just don't know. It's my ex-husband is not from here. I met him in Ohio.
and that's the thing, like like Kendra said, I'm sure Atlanta as LA, a lot of people do come from different places.
Influence.
There doesn't mean they're, AT aliens, whatever you guys call yourselves.
AT aliens, that's right. Peace up, A-Town down.
So they could be from anywhere and just happen to be there. And again, some women don't mind dating bisexual men. If whatever.
A bisexual man for me is a gay man, okay? Unacceptable. I'm never going to understand how a man can wake up one day and say, I'll take some pussy today. Tomorrow, I think I want some dick. I mean, I get that they do it, I guess because they're doing it, but it's a no for me. If you took dick or gave dick to a man, I'm cool. Don't bring that, don't bring that over here.
That's what she said.
I feel the same. It's not for me, but I know some women are also bisexual, so I
feel like for women it's different.
It is different. I'm gonna say that. I'm bisexual. I feel like it's different.
Are you really?
I feel like it's
you don't
different.
Listen to my podcast, then.
Yeah, I missed that too. I'm just now finding out too, Rosey. You're not the only one. I didn't know.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, that's.
Y'all my sisters, though. Y'all do.
No, there's nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nobody thinking you trying to holler. She said, "Well, I ain't trying to." No, we didn't even say. I just didn't know that, but no.
I didn't know either.
I don't know. I know some women still feel like, okay, it's different, which I agree. It does seem different, but I think it's based on how society made it seem. One, two, I feel like some bisexual women are like, it would be hypocritical of them not to date a bisexual man because. Huh? You don't feel that way?
Okay. No, because let me say something. If you're taking a dick, it's different.
You know what I'm saying?
It's different. If you're sucking a dick, it's different. I'm sorry. No, thank you. No. I'm good on that.
Again, if you're watching this, whatever works for you.
Yeah.
Look, we're not against it. I'm not against it, but I'm against dating a bisexual man because in my eyes, you gay, okay? And bisexual women, I don't care. That have nothing to do with me because I don't date them. Yeah. So it's whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question. Damn, what the hell's my question? Bisexual, you said you don't date. Oh my God, I don't remember my damn question. I had a brain fart. Oh, okay. Remember, Riri, when you was on the episode with me and Saba, we talked about this, but I'm gonna ask Kendra to see what she says. Do you ask them? Are you asking guys, are they bisexual these days, or?
I've never dated a guy who I thought was bisexual. I feel like my gay radar is very, very good. Like I be looking at guys and be like, he gay. Like I have said celebrities were gay who came out later who say they was gay. Like, so I've never been in a position, but I guess if I was in a position and I thought a guy may be bisexual, I would definitely ask.
Would you be out
either way?
Or would you try to because on that episode that Riri was on, Saba, I said I'm asking directly. Riri, what did you say? Because I know Saba said, yeah, you said yeah, but were you asking directly? I think you said yeah. Because I know Saba said she's gonna ask little questions like, however she said it was basically like she's gonna try to beat around but ask little questions to try. I'm like, bitch, I ain't got the time. And they get sexual or not.
Like, have you ever been with a dude? Like, do you date dudes sometimes?
You need to know that.
I am. I'm not about to be playing with you.
Yeah.
You need to know because at the end of the day,
oh Lord, Jesus,
that's about what I'm gonna say. When you're dating somebody, okay, and you know, you're learning little things about them or whatever. And they might be something like, "Hey, you eat ass?" You're like, "What? Do you eat ass?" This is a man asking you. No, I don't eat no ass. They're like, "Oh, okay." I was asking. I don't like nobody touching my booty anyway. But when people ask certain questions,
Yeah,
no.
And a man is asking that for a reason. If a man don't want you around his ass, he's not about to ask you about it.
you're right. You're right. Have you guys ever had a man ask you? I've never had a man ask me that.
I haven't either. But I'm saying, what if they do?
Were you taking
Yeah, it was a no for me. Yeah, it was definitely a no.
Because
But he asked.
Oh, it is a thing. These women are out here happy about it. Okay, on Twitter.
Why? I mean, okay, maybe I shouldn't say that, but I'm just not really sure why we eating ass now. I thought that was for the guys.
Either. I don't understand it either. I just don't.
I don't either. And if they were doing it, I've been alive for a while now. It wasn't a thing, but it seemed like this year.
It wasn't.
So, hey, I know guys are exploring and they like trying new things as well. But first of all, my man's not asking me to eat his ass, and I'm grateful because we would have to have a conversation. My nigga, it's just not happening. Like certain things, again, if you watching this and you eat ass, do you, boo boo? I'm just not going in that. I'm just not interested, and I'm glad my man is not into that because that's one thing I have to worry less about. You going to get somebody to eat your ass, like. But it's a thing. It's a thing in 2020. I don't know where it came from, but even imagining how it takes place is weird to me. And then maybe people are like,
right. I want to know why. It's pretty much they busting it wide open because they gotta lay on the bed. You know?
That whole, the picture. No.
I'm just imagining the scene, how it has to take place, just like you said.
And then the cleanliness of it. The cleanliness of it.
Yeah, and guys
back there, like, what do you?
Their hygiene's different.
That's yes, Rosey. Yes, their hygiene is not the same.
So again,
something real quick because that bring me something. Okay, say you met your dude, and y'all feeling each other, y'all been dating a few times, and then this night y'all about to be intimate, and then you see he waxed. Like all down there waxed and no hair down there and no hair in his ass, nothing. He's like, okay, you kind of clean. Is it a red flag? Like he has no hair.
On his ass is a red flag.
No, okay, all over. Like, yeah, like nothing.
Yeah. If he like shaved, that's one thing, but his ass being clean too, that's that's suspect to me.
What if he say when he get waxed, they just do all of it?
I don't care. You decide what they do.
Like I've had a guy that he did wax down there, but I didn't feel away because
his butt too.
No, the butt wasn't. It was a little fuzzy.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's the ass. It's the ass part. Waxing the ass.
Correct. I'll take the fuzzy down there, but and I don't mind the wax because easy access to the dick. You know what I'm saying? But and some of these guys they don't shave, and it'd be crazy down there. So I would definitely take a wax or a shaved nigga over a nigga that has a fucking jungle and hair carries odor.
Bacteria too.
Yeah, so I don't mind.
Are you wiping good, my nigga? Like
no comment.
Wait, why no comment?
No comment.
I don't know. I mean, these are conversations that need to be had.
They definitely do.
Or manly, or they like the hair and all that stuff. For me, if I had to pick, I would definitely pick a wax or shave than a barbaric dude. But
okay, I'll just say this: I'm cool either way. But I don't want your ass waxed though. Like if you wax your ass, I'm gonna be suspicious of that. But everything else, however you want to take care of that, either way is cool.
So have you encountered a guy with a wax ass?
No, I have not. I would be turned off probably.
I definitely would. I'm asking, are you gay? I'm asking you just one more time.
Because if he waxing it, then he must want something done to it.
Okay, do you feel like, okay. it really is a thing for real now. Do you feel like if a guy does want his ass eaten, that it's 100% because he's gayish, or it could not be because he's not having anything inputted in it?
Well, he might, curiosity kills the cat, so they might want to feel it hurt stuff. They might watch porn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna write him off as gay, but I'm not doing it.
Okay.
So if he likes it done, I mean that's his thing. I'm not doing it. But if he's trying to experiment at the same time, I'm gonna cut that off right away too. It's a no. So, but I'm not gonna write him off as gay. Now if he's, now if some other stuff, he actually does some other stuff, then that's different.
That stuff, sir, you in a different you're on a different type of time.
That's what he'll say you. I'm on that new.
No, because I know guys are experimenting. Okay, and I had also talked about this previously, real quick, with Wine Time when she was on one of my episodes. And okay, Kendra, the gooch is a new thing too. Everyone discovered the gooch, and that's near the ass, but it's not quite the ass. And guys are very into getting their gooch. Have you ever been asked about the gooch? I didn't know it was a thing until recently.
I didn't even know what the fuck is a gooch.
I guess that lineage part between their balls and their ass, like right in between, I guess guys like to have that licked or played with. It's a thing. It started this year. I mean, it didn't start this year, but this year guys have been really open to talking about it.
I have not been asked, and I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Yeah, I haven't been.
I've never even heard of it, so I definitely haven't been asked. That sounds. Maybe I will save that for my next husband.
Okay.
You want to try? I mean, because that's too intimate. Like, I need to know, like, that's anything down there like that. I don't know. Yeah, I gotta know your habits and your behaviors, and I gotta know your clean. I don't know. I might try. Drunk enough. Sometimes you be drunk. Love. And then you be waking up the next day like, did I just do this?
But I guess you got to do it with your man, your husband, or whatever. Therefore, you don't have to feel away if you did try some new stuff. So I definitely think that's another conversation I've had. I don't remember with who, but do you guys believe there's levels? Because I talked about levels. You don't think? I think it was the last episode that I did, but I feel like I wouldn't put all my good sex out with a new nigga.
I definitely agree.
What is your husband gonna get? It should be levels, like you said. It need to be levels, period.
I agree with the levels. Yeah, it's definitely levels to this.
Yeah, I don't know. And I know the guys are saying basically they usually go in with their best foot forward, and I'm like, yeah, for guys.
Yeah, because they have something to prove.
They do. They do. She ain't about to say that I had whack dick and stuff. I'm like, listen. I'm gonna put that thing on you, but I ain't gonna put that thing on you. I'm sorry. I just feel like there's levels. I think comfortability, once you really get comfortable, with that person, they get to know your body, get to know their body. Your relationship gets deeper, whether, y'all were just fucking, but now you're really in a long-term relationship. You want to explore new things. I feel like that's when things start to get taken out the bag. I don't think I just, decide, I'm not saying I meet you today, but I don't think it's new. And I'm like, all right, let me start pulling all these tricks and stuff. Hell no.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to agree with that.
It's gotta be levels, because you can't be doing that with everybody. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Your specialties or something you want to try. You don't want to waste it on this somebody who you ain't gonna be with for real. You know what I'm saying? You want to save that for your husband or whoever you feel like, I'm gonna try with him. You trust him a different way.
I agree.
So it ain't no man, she did that. I want to see how that feel, and I felt that he she good. Hey,
I will say this though, it can vary based on if, for example, if you have friends with benefits type of deal, I can feel that could be different too. Because if that's the person you're just having fun with, why not? And you're single, why not?
You're right, true.
No,
but
I don't do it.
Yeah, and I feel like it's different when you are dating in a relationship or whatever. But
no, they don't get it either. No, for real, I don't even do friends with benefits no more. I'm gonna say that I haven't had. I don't do that no more because
But yeah, I feel like I'm too old for that now.
yeah,
But
like, Cause I mean, like, damn, you don't know if you want to fuck with me for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just do the benefits thing. I need more than benefits. I need to be able. It needs to be available more than just when I want to fuck. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm too intense, and I need to talk right now. And I need you to come over here so we can talk.
No, that be me too. I'm definitely a relationship person. That's why I don't do the friends with benefits because it don't work. Like somebody tagged me on Instagram in one of the posts yesterday, I think it was, and it was like, oh, what's the how do you have a successful friends with benefits? My comment was, I don't fucking know. I catch feelings. Y'all asking the wrong person. Like,
I think it's very hard to do so, to be honest. Like, I feel like it's very hard to do it. So I mean, it can be messy. It usually is, I feel like.
Yeah, and you already say I talk loud, and I just be talking. I don't really be arguing, but I'm like, what the fuck you answer the phone? Like, why I just called you?
Who cares why you answer the phone?
Huh?
that's one of the rules. You can't do.
Yeah, you can't care about why he
I
answered.
care, so I'm saying that's why I can't do friends with benefits because I'm gonna care. I'm gonna get mad, and I'm thinking you're trying to play me. Like, why? What are you doing?
I'm the same, Riri. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even bother. I'm like, I'm gonna save you and myself the time. Not even a thing. I'm a relationship person, and either you rocking with me or you not. Plus, I don't know, and I know some people don't feel that way, but for me, it's like you said, Riri. It's like I can give you my body, but it's like that's it. Like you know.
But what about if that's all you want as the woman? What if you don't see him as a man?
All I want. Never gonna be all I want.
No, not just like in general, but like, what if you meet a guy and you don't want him, you end up sleeping with him for whatever reason, right? But you don't want him as a boyfriend. You don't see him as a relationship. You don't see him as anything, but he's good at that one thing. It's possible. You guys don't think it's possible for a woman to only want that from a man too?
Not with this woman. Hell no. Fuck that. And if they good, no. We go together.
It's got. but let's be real though. How many times have women told you about the toxic dick? The toxic dick is the good dick. So that means he's not a good boyfriend, but he got.
No.
Huh?
I can't fuck with it. I done did that before, and for real. And I'm for real. I mean, it hurt me so bad when, like, you know how like you start to fuck more often. So now it's like you really getting emotional. They call you, y'all even come over, y'all kiki. Y'all might even watch Black Mirror together on Netflix.
Yeah, that's the thing. From what I was told by my girls, when I had talked about it, was you can't have a conversation. You listen to talk when it's time for sex. Don't ask him how his day is. Don't try to text him during the week. And I'm like, bitch, I need that nigga to ask me how my day was, check in on me. They're like, no, girl. So,
yes, girl.
watching Black Mirror, there's no chilling. When he's done,
all of that.
Can't spend the
now
night.
He leaving clothes at your house. So now you like, he calling me, he's like, hey, can I come through tonight? Yes.
Not more than that, and I think that's why we can't do it, Riri.
I know, like, man, I can't. Especially then, they look good too. You be looking at them in bed.
Riri on my nerves, yo. But I do think it's possible, Kendra. I just think the woman has to be built like that. I have plenty of women friends that do be like, what? I just call that nigga for some dick and I kick him out after. Like, they're serious because they don't want anything more, but they're built like that. So I definitely think it's possible. I just am not built like that, but it's possible for them.
Yeah. You know what? Even the ones who say they built like that, they be still, let me tell you, I know a lot of women too, and they be saying, girl, yeah, they fuck this dude and his nothing. And then, like, later on, we be having Taco Tuesday, they be like, girl, I thought I wasn't gonna fall for this nigga. But shit, I kind of like him a little bit. I kind of like him, like, no, we can't keep fucking somebody else. You're getting a soul tie with them.
Yeah, that's another thing to talk about. You don't think soul ties are a thing?
I don't know what that is. I think that's dick drunk. I don't know what soul tie is.
That's energy. When you fucking somebody, you give them their energy.
Yeah, but what is the tie though? Just because it's good and you can't get away from it?
No, you can't get away from it, of course.
Well, I'm trying to understand the meaning of the soul tie.
I'll tell you my opinion of it. What I had. I was fucking with this dude And we had deep conversations and everything or whatever. And so we was like, you know, one night one thing led to another. Why am I fucking coughing? I put some lime in my water. I shouldn't have did that.
You okay?
I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm okay. I'm gonna say that. But I'm coughing. I don't know. Let me go back to him. So anyway, I was fucking this dude, right? And we did having a deep conversation. I'm finding out about his history, finding out about my history. We fucking, and for the first time we fucked, it was just a fuck. He choked me and shit. It was like, oh, cause you're kind of good, right? Time went by. I ain't fucking again for another like 2-3 weeks. The second time was even better. So then he was like, man. I said, you don't like fucking me or something? Because I want to fuck all the time now, right? Because it was, you know, I had tight. I don't even know. He said, yes, it is good. Now he said, he said, man, I felt something with you. Like, I don't know if I'm ready for that, like, for real. I'm like, all right, I'm like, off of it. He called me one night out of the blue. He's like, so we fucked. Then we talked afterwards. And he was like, it's something about you. And I'm like, I know something about you too. And then we look at each other's eyes. He like, man, I love you though. I'm like, I love you too. I can't be with you because I'm not who I feel like you need. I was like, right. Because he was dealing with a lot of about. But we was fucking together, we was fucking with each other, and I didn't feel, I cut him off, because I know to fuck with him, I feel like he was fucking with other kids. He said he wasn't, but I thought he was lying to me. You know what I'm saying? He still called me to this day, because he want to know, like, you want to see. But I knew it, I'm intent.
And I know. You good?
No, girl. I should have went outside today. Look at y'all looking at me. I'm good.
Drink some water.
I'm about to, y'all.
I understood that story. I don't completely believe whatever it is that he said. So I'm still not understanding what a soul tie is. Because he kind of sounded like he was full of shit. If you got the vibe he was talking to other women, he probably was.
Like that though.
Because I don't know. Okay. That shit escalated hella quickly. Like, I love you. Like, nigga, how do we get?
Yeah.
I was loving him too. I was like,
you didn't love that nigga, Riri, please. No, you didn't.
You just love the intimacy. Is that what y'all love?
Yes.
yeah. And then he was like, he felt good. Like, it just felt good. He was laying in the bed and he was talking and felt good. Not even fucking. He just lay there and talking. And I felt connected to him. I don't know if it was because I was lonely. And he gave me something too. And he was
Hey, you not love him, okay, girl? Shit, you know?
sure.
I'm sure.
Okay.
You good.
Okay.
It was the intimacy in that part and the dig and all that, but yeah, that's what it was, boo boo. Okay.